channel, it's Kayla, and today I'm just going to be doing a video on my natural hair mistakes. I wanted to make this video for you guys because I wanted to share with you the things that I did that I felt like caused my natural hair journey to be less enjoyable, I guess you can say, and the things that kind of damaged my hair. Before we get started, yes, I am in the car sitting in my driveway. It's a lot of noise going on in my house and the lighting is just a little off. So my first natural hair mistake I would have to say is not detangling properly. I remember when I never even used a wide tooth comb or a pick or anything like that. I would just use like a regular rat tail comb and it would just like yank my hair out, and I never really paid attention to how much hair I was actually pulling out. Even when I would get in the shower and wash my hair, sometimes I would just wash it and just going about my day. I wouldn't even like run my fingers through it or run a comb through it. So, and you always want to detangle your hair, especially if your hair is thick like mine, because you don't want your hair to get matted or nappy, and you don't want dead hair just laying on your head. So that hair has to shed off. Like, you have to detangle that off, and the best way to do that is with a wide tooth comb or use your fingers, and make sure you are gently doing it because you don't want to be all rough and everything, because even though natural hair looks strong, it's really very delicate and fragile. Like, you can't just yank it and expect it to be okay. And make sure you use a wide tooth comb. The next mistake is sleeping without a scarf. Oh my goodness, I used to never ever sleep with scarves on for some reason. I have no idea why. I was just being lazy. I was one of those lazy naturals. But this is something that, if you are lazy, don't be lazy when doing this, because most of the time, if you're not sleeping on a satin pillowcase and you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, and cotton really sucks all the moisture out your hair, so when you wake up, your hair is going to be nasty and dry and brittle. So it's very important for you to wrap your hair at night, like protect it at night, because when you wake up, because if you style it the night before, you want it to last the next day. So if you don't cover it, then it's just going to be raggedy, then all that work would have been for nothing. So make sure you wrap your hair up at night. My third mistake would have to be using too much heat. When I used to wear my hair straight, I felt like I had to touch it up every single day with the flat iron. Do not put heat on your hair every single day, because that leads to what? Heat damage. Heat damage. If you're going to use heat, try to only use heat when you wash your hair. So if you wash your hair every 2 weeks, only use heat every 2 weeks. And then when you start doing that, you can build up the habit of going like a month without using heat, or going the whole summer without using heat. But try not to use heat, because you will get heat damage. Heat damage. The next mistake I've made would have to be not paying attention to product ingredients, especially when it comes to shampoos and some of those styling creams. A lot of them have like alcohol, petroleum, sulfates, chlorine. Some of them have fragrances. When you have all those chemicals in a product and you're constantly using it, your hair is going to start to dry out and become brittle, and then it's going to lose all the moisture, and then it's just going to look raggedy. And you're going to be like, oh my goodness, what happened? I never really knew what happened until I started getting further along in my natural hair journey, and I started paying attention to the ingredients. I'm like, oh, I use all this shampoo and all these products that have these ingredients in it, and like, duh, that's why my hair did what it did. So if you're going to use shampoo, it's important to use a sulfate free shampoo. And even some of the styling creams or whatever that you might use, just start paying attention to the ingredients and what they put in it, because a lot of that will affect your hair in the long term. Another mistake I've made would be watching YouTube videos of people in their hair journey and then following everything they did, thinking that my hair was the same as theirs. And then I start to think, well, how come my hair isn't doing that? Their hair is growing, my hair isn't. Their hair is getting fluffier, mine is just bleh. And then it's like, well, we don't have the same type of hair. Just like my page, I do have hair videos. So if you're going to watch my hair videos as well as others, don't assume that the things I use for my hair and the technique I use for my hair is going to work for your hair. You have to do what's best for you. Like, watching videos of natural hair journeys is a good guide to see, but their hair might be more drier than your hair, so you might not need all of this moisture. You might not need this thick, heavy cream or whatever. So don't think that just because someone is using a product or someone is doing a certain routine, that means it's all of a sudden going to work for you, because it's not, because everybody's hair is different. My last hair mistake that I think really caused a lot on my hair is paying too much attention to the growth and not enough attention to the healthiness of my hair. A lot of people go into these hair journeys and their only goal is to have long hair. Well, you can't have long hair if your hair isn't healthy. You have to take care of it. If you cater to your hair and take care of it and do what's best for your hair, the growth will come. Stop focusing all on the growth and start focusing on the healthiness. Make sure your scalp isn't dry, moisturize, do the right routines, keep your hair covered at night. Like, stop doing so much manipulation to your hair because it will affect your growth. So make sure you focus on the health and not your growth. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something from my mistakes, and if you've made any mistakes on your hair, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.